Good morning. We would like to thank you for tuning in to our press brief, and many thanks to the members of the media for joining us. If you haven't yet, please like our page and please share this live stream. My name is Toby Derima. I'm the Public Information Officer of the Virgin Islands Police Department. We are here today to update the community on status of investigations into shooting incidents that occurred yesterday that resulted in 2 deaths. Right now, to give the community current information on this situation, I'd like to bring to the podium Deputy Chief of Police of the St. Thomas Water Island District, Richard Velazquez. Chief?
Good morning, everyone. Again, as my name is Richard Velazquez. I am the Deputy Chief of Police of the Virgin Islands Police Department, St. Thomas Water Island District. I am here today to give the community an update as to our recent shooting incidences, which unfortunately resulted in the deaths of 2 of our citizens within the St. Thomas, St. John Water Island District. On Monday, March 9th, at approximately 4:55 a.m., a citizen called 911 dispatch and reported a male on the side of the road in the area of Dorothea, Carrot Bay. Upon the response of the officers arriving on the scene, they made contact with an unresponsive male, and emergency medical services was notified and traveled to the scene. Emergency medical responders arrived on the scene and determined that the male had no visible or discernible signs of life. He was pronounced dead on the scene. This individual was also identified by the next of kin as Bill John-Baptiste, age 49, a resident of St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Later on the same day, at approximately March 9th, at 7:58 p.m., 911 dispatchers received multiple calls from members of the community of shots fired in the area of First Stop and Oswald Harris Court, Building 1. Upon the arrival of law enforcement, Virgin Islands police officers, they found a male lying on the ground in the area of the transformer, unresponsive. Emergency medical personnel were dispatched to the scene, and again, unfortunately, emergency medical responders were unable to detect any signs of life. This individual was pronounced dead on the scene as well. This individual's next of kin were notified, so we can now announce that that individual was 35-year-old Akeem Dore. And on behalf of the Virgin Islands Police Department, the government of the Virgin Islands, and the Office of the Commissioner-in-Chief, we would like to extend our most heartfelt condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Bill John-Baptiste and Mr. Akeem Dore on their untimely and, more importantly, their devastating passing. No one should meet their demise in this fashion. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank each and every one of you who has called, text, sent emails to the Virgin Islands Police Department, because if it was not because of you, we would not be where we are right now in one of these homicides investigations. Right now, I would like to present to you a photo. This individual, his name is Akimo Smith. He is a person of interest in the homicide which occurred in Oswald Harris Court last night. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see him, if you know him, please tell him to call 911, or if you see him, call 911. Have him turn himself in so that we can talk to him. He is a person of interest in this homicide, and we would like, the Virgin Islands Police Department would like to have a conversation with him. Again, I would like to thank everyone who has given us information about the other homicide which occurred in the Carrot Bay, Dorothea area. We are vigorously following up on those leads, and anything else that you can give us will be greatly appreciated, and more importantly, will be held in the most strictest of confidence. Moving on to another issue. We have 3 individuals in the territory who have been reported missing. We have Mr. Stanfield Dumas, who was reported missing last year. I believe it was in May of last year. We have Mr. Michael Emanuel, who was also reported missing, but this is on the island of St. Croix. And lastly, we have Miss Sarm Joan Lillian Helsop, a British national who was reported missing Monday morning around 2 in the morning on the island of St. John. I can inform the public at this time that we are continuing and vigorously investigating all 3 missing persons, and I can tell you as of recently as of today, we have members of the National Park Service and the Virgin Islands Police Department conducting an accelerated and vigorous search of the St. John waterways and area to find Miss Helsop. We are always continuing our investigation in the other 2 missing persons, and if you have information, please reach out to us and give us that information. Now, I would like to give you some numbers so that you can reach out to us. The Criminal Investigations Bureau here on St. Thomas, that number is 340-774-2211, extension 5569. You can also reach our Major Crimes Unit at 340-714-9830. You can reach me or Chief Phillip at the Chief's office, 340-715-5548. You can reach the Commissioner's office at 340-715-5506. And lastly, you can leave an anonymous tip at Crime Stoppers, which is, the number is 1-800-222-8477, 1-800-222-TIPS. At this time, I would like to open up the session for any questions from the media.
I'm sorry, what was just said?
Okay, Ms. Carlson from the Daily News, go ahead with your question, please.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I didn't hear any of what was just said.
Okay. Yes, we have. You can go ahead, Chief, and give her the name of the person, the name of the victims.
Okay. Ms. Carlson, again, good morning. Thank you for your call. The victims in the 2 homicides that we had yesterday, the first one being, we have an unknown time. However, that person was discovered at about 4:55 in the morning. That individual's name is Bill John-Baptiste, a 49-year-old male resident of St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. The second victim of a homicide which occurred in Oswald Harris Court in the area of Building 1, that occurred at around 7:58 p.m. last night, and that individual's name is Akeem Dore, and he was 35 years of age, ma'am.
Okay, very good. I appreciate it. Have there been any arrests in any recent homicides?
No, ma'am, we have not arrested, but the Criminal Investigations Bureau and our Major Crimes Unit are vigorously investigating, and we do have a person of interest, Mr. Akimo Smith. He is a black male, resides on St. Thomas, 5 feet 11 inches tall, weight at 178 pounds, and he is known to reside in the area of Annis Fancy, and he is also known to frequent the area of First Stop and Oswald Harris Court. So we are now requesting any assistance from the community. If they see him, please call 911 or please call the Criminal Investigations Bureau at 774-2211, extension 5569, or 714-9830 of the Major Crimes Unit.
Very good. And he's being sought in connection with the murder last night at Oswald Harris Court?
Say that question again, ma'am.
He's being sought in connection with the murder last night at Oswald Harris Court?
That is correct, ma'am. He is a person of interest in the homicide.
Okay. The woman who was reported missing from Boat on St. John, the initial press release identified her as 56 years old, and is she 41?
It's 41, ma'am. She's 41 years of age.
Okay. I spoke with the Coast Guard. They said that they've basically called off their search, and there's nothing left for them to do right now, because there's no indication that she actually went in the water. So they said that VI police are taking the lead on that investigation. Has the boat been searched? Has there been any signs of foul play? Is anyone being questioned in connection with that?
Ms. Carlson, as much as I would like to give you that information, as you know, this is still currently an active investigation, and all leads are being thoroughly fleshed out at this time. The Virgin Islands Police Department, again with the assistance of the National Park Service, are conducting another search of the waterways and on St. John as well to see if we can locate the Miss Hellsop.
Okay, I'll leave it there for now. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question, ma'am. Any other questions from any of the media? Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'd like to thank each and every one of the citizens of the Virgin Islands, in the District of St. Thomas, St. John, and Water Island for their assistance in these homicides. Again, you have the numbers to call. More importantly, if you would like to remain anonymous, you can still use our Crime Stoppers number. That's totally anonymous. 1-800-222-8477. 1-800-222-TIPS. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good job.